Hey, hope everyone's doing good. What we sometimes miss in commercials. Well, this is not anything new, it's a classic, but I really have wanted to share this for quite some time with y'all. And the point being that we miss a lot of things that happen in commercials. Some are obvious, some are not, and it's going to go along with what I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So I really thought it was a perfect time. You might not scratch your head over some things you see, some are obvious, but some might not be. And so this is from Shaking My Head Production, and he took it from RSC, which is Round Sounder's Eye, and I no longer watch him because when he went to Israel, he seemed to be a Zionist. I could be wrong, but that's my take. But let's watch, and otherwise, have a good day.
Looking today at yet another commercial that is showing Adam and Eve and all of this fall stuff that we've seen even in the Viva Forever music video I covered recently with the Spice Girls. This is a Smirnoff gold commercial. Think about the gold, and the symbolism in this is just absolutely, well, obvious. And the reason I'm showing you these things is to really, some of you out there think the Bible's not relevant, for example, and I hope by seeing how much they push the inner workings, the spiritual workings, all these things laying pretty clearly along the lines of what the Bible tells us, and maybe by seeing these things and how they actually using it, and it is relevant, it is the truth, and then you'll see that Jesus Christ is the Messiah that is spoken of in the Bible. And then of course we're going to get a counterfeit saviour in the future. Lucifer likes to pretend to be the Messiah. Jesus Christ was the only one from the Father who got us out of this curse and this mess. So let's have a look. I'm going to show you this commercial before I go through it. There you go. It's just unprecedented. I mean, a lot of people would be able to see, certainly at face value, that that is about Adam and Eve, but there's actually a lot of stuff in there that it tells us, certainly what they're showing us in the symbolism anyway, and it's pretty interesting to look at. We've got the 88 on her shoes there, just for a start. Just notice that there. So this is about the fall of man and woman, the fall of mankind. And notice that we start on this commercial going down the elevator. If you've seen my videos before, you'll kind of know what these things mean. The elevator shaft of the levels, like Avicii album cover, which I've shown before. We see the elevator in the womb and the bottom level. Well, this elevator is taking them down to the belly of the beast. That's why she'll have 88 on her laces there. None of these things are by coincidence. People recently have been saying on my videos, they're like, well, just look at the story. This Halo commercial, for example, this Halo commercial is about the story that is in Halo. Well, yes, it is. It's the exoteric view. There's always an exoteric view that explains the esoteric. And ultimately, that is an excuse for the esoteric. It explains it away for the general public, because they'll think, well, you're looking too deeply because this means this and this for this reason. But ultimately, on this channel, we are looking at the esoteric, the spiritual language. No matter how elaborate the story is in the movie, in the game, in the commercial, we are not looking at that. We're not looking at the fleshly interpretation. We are seeking the spiritual truth to show people Christ, and that's certainly my goal. So they're in this elevator. Notice they're being taken down. They're in the flesh suits, naked, obviously an allusion to nakedness, with the pink coloured suits. This is Adam and Eve, the man and the woman. You've got the porter there, who is basically Satan. Look behind the porter. His reflection is not quite right. His reflection is, which actually you'll see that it changes, it flips around. If you watch his reflection there, you'll see it flips around. So there's something spiritual about this already. This is not just about a alcoholic drink, although it is about the spirits, but it's not about the brand that you might think. He's in a grey suit, which is the black and white pillar merged. They're actually this green stone. I can't remember. I think it might be emerald, but please help me out on that if anyone knows more. But this green stone, which I think is found in the UN as well, where they make the speeches, and is certainly, we've got the emerald tablets and to do with the New Age stuff and all that. But I'm not going to go into that right now. This is all to do with mirrors. His reflection there, flipping round. He is luring them in. He's pretty weird. He's sniffing them there, and he looks at them as they leave the elevator in a sinister way. He actually plays all the characters in charge of this place, so that's why I believe it's Satan and to do with the serpent, obviously. And even when the door closes, you'll see it closes on one eye there. So they're being lured into this, man and woman, going down the red carpet, which is obviously the bloodline. He loves his mirrors there, and of course all these things are to do with mirrors. The mirror, as above, so below, all of that. So they come down this bloodline with this, again, mirrors. You get the man this side, the woman this side. So much allusions to the same thing. The green stone, again, they're covered up. They're now in the covering, in just like Adam and Eve. Coming down the bloodline, the manifestation gate, which is clearly shown here. Of course, as I said, we're talking about the belly of the beast. This is all grey. This is like the void, the womb type thing. And they're walking there. Notice they're forming the M shape together there. And the shadow below them down here will be forming the W shape. So there you've got M and W, the man and woman. Remember, when you merge M and W over the top of each other, you get IXXI, as I've shown before as well in that Spice Girls video recently. IXXI is 9/11 in Roman numerals and is the manifestation gate, like the Freemasonry symbol when you have the G in the centre of the two pillars, the IXXI. It's a gate, and that's why it's MW there. They're actually walking in the head shape in the body of Satan. They've been lured in down the bloodline red carpet into this belly of the beast place. Very weird things going on. I'm not going to go too much into this, but look, this character is in all the rooms. We get the aperture stuff. I think, is it in this commercial? Certainly the lens. Oh, there you go. The camera, the aperture stuff. Remember, the smoke, the lens, the eye, the iris, all this stuff. All of this, snakeskin boots, and he is running the whole show. Look, he's there again. He's all of these characters. He's playing all of these characters. Maybe a reference to the acorn there. But going through these gates into the belly of the beast. Notice here we're in a familiar type place, just like the Freemasonic temples, where there's no natural light coming in, and that represents the belly of the whale. And I think that's why the Freemasonic ritual, they go in blindfolded into a place where there's not allowed any natural light. It's just like that BBC music ritual, which I covered. It's on one of my side channels. The BBC Music, again, did that whole orchestra in this place where there was no natural light, and it was about CERN and the belly, the rabbit hole, the belly of the beast. This is all to do with that. All of these people under a trance here. As you'll see in a second, you've got a portrait here of Adam and Eve with a tree. They're making it pretty clear what is going on here. The top of this pyramid, coming through the gate. The fool, people asleep, although he's keeping one eye open. This is a fallen place. They're not quite sure what to make of it. It's full of lust, just like the biting of the apple in the Spice Girls. The mirrors, the makeup, the lust, the self-love. A fallen place. And who is running the show underneath this portrait of them and the tree? It's the same guy. It is Satan, and it's all to do with the serpent and the spirits of alcohol. Allusion to the spirits. And these things, guys, yes, these things, drunkenness, that's why we're told to try and to stay away from that kind of thing, because you're opening your gate, you're making your resistance weaker to the devil, the adversary, who prowls round like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. And that's why in that same verse in the Bible it says, remain sober. So look at this. Look at this. This is the interior of the fleshly walls, just like the belly of the whale, the interior of the belly of the whale. And he has his green serpentine guitar there, which he's luring in like a snake charmer. And notice when he starts playing this music, people and the snakes come out like a snake charmer, and the duality there, the two cups, everything mirrored in this place. Notice that everyone becomes under this spell. Everyone starts behaving weirdly. Everyone's in a trance. The spirits, taking in of the spirits. Just like from the apple, the spirit, the juice from the apple. The biting of the apple. And everyone is under this trance in this place, and they become under this trance. They're dancing together in the apple itself. And they're being lured in, Adam and Eve. And then it finishes, everyone's back to normal, and lo and behold, the next couple come in. And now these are sitting down in this place. If none of this was true, why do they keep showing it? Why do they keep promoting it in an occult way? In a secretive, subliminal way, and then on the other hand telling you that the Bible is completely irrelevant? They put someone like Richard Dawkins up there, who is obviously an insider anyway, and well, because they're promoting his books on the mainstream stage, so he has to be honest with you. So I'm going to leave you with this partner to the commercial. This is another commercial of the same product, Smirnoff Gold, and it goes along with the other commercial. This is pretty interesting. I'm going to leave this to see what you make of it, but it's like a female character, maybe the Lucifer side, I'm not sure, but brings in this double-headed guitar, and goes through the veil behind the bar. And just have a look at it, but just honestly, over and over again. Guys, please wake up. Jesus Christ is the truth. We are in the end times, and we really need to do some serious soul searching to find our Creator in the only way, through Jesus Christ, who shed his blood on the cross, rose again, and saved us from our sin. Anyone who believes in their heart that Jesus Christ is the Messiah and confesses with their mouth that he is Lord and he is your Saviour, you will be saved. Believe, guys, in his grace. God bless.
God bless and have a great day.